we're going to look at number 5. Number 5 says find the area and circumference of the circle. What we have here is we have a diameter. So first we want to find a radius to use our formulas. So we know diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. What we're trying to find, so we can use the area formula, is we're trying to isolate R. The way you can isolate R, divide both sides by 2. Cancels. You get, I'm going to rearrange it. R is equal to D over 2. So now we have the radius by itself, and we have the diameter in a place where we can manipulate it. R is equal to 9 millimeters divided by 2. So R would equal to 4.5 millimeters. That's our radius. So now we can use our area and circumference formula. What we know first is that area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. So now we have area is equal to pi times 4.5 millimeters squared. Need that. From here, 4.5 squared. Get A is equal to 20.25 pi millimeters squared, or if you want an exact answer, you multiply by 3.14 and you get 63.6 millimeters squared. And that would be for our area. And let's not just stop there, let's continue. Now we want to find the circumference, just like it said. C is equal to 2 pi r, or we could use C is equal to D times pi. Doesn't matter which one you use, you will get the same answer. I'm going to try out and use the diameter formula just to see how much different it is. So what we have here is C is equal to 9 millimeters times pi. So our exact answer here would be 9 pi millimeters. Or if you want an exact answer, all you would do is 9 times 3.14, and you would get 28.3 millimeters. Alright, and that's how you would do number 5. Number 6. Number 6 says, find the radius of a circle with an area of 615.75 kilometers squared. So the important information right here is that we're looking for the radius of a circle with an area. So it's the circle's area is 615.75 kilometers squared. Alright, so the goal is to find the radius. So the way we're going to do this is a circle's area is equal to pi r squared. So this is the circle area that we're focusing on, and the goal of this problem is to find r. We don't know what it is, so we're going to work backwards. We plug this in into here. 615.75 kilometers squared equals pi r squared. So the first case of action is I know we have to find r. Right here, if we use our inverse operations, we're multiplying pi by the radius, so we have to first divide both sides by pi. So we have 615.75. We're going to divide that by 3.14. And we get roughly 196 point, if we round it to the nearest tenth, 0.1 kilometers squared equals r squared. Now, what we have to do is we have to square root both sides. So, the way we're going to do that is we have to do the inverse of a square, which is the square root. So we square root both sides, square root both sides. 196.1 square root. And we can see right here, when we round to the nearest tenth, we had 14.0. So it's just going to be 14.0. We'll round it to. So 14.0 kilometers is equal to the radius. So right here, our radius is equal to 14.0 kilometers. How can you check your work? You can just plug her back in and see if you get around the same answer. So let's try that just to see how it works. So area is equal to pi r squared. We're given this radius, so we're going to plug it in. So we get area is equal to pi times 14 kilometers. We square it. We get area is equal to 14 would be 196. So we get right here 196 kilometers squared times pi. And if you want to estimate an answer, you would just multiply by this by 3.14, and you get roughly 600. What happened there, huh? That's odd. Why is our answer different than when we started? If you're really wondering why our answer is kind of different than when we started, it's because we did estimate. The only way to really keep your answer exact is you would have to round at the end. So if you round right away, you're going to probably get, run into some issues. Alright, you can see that if you round right away, you're not going to find your answer. So the best course of action is to keep all your work in the calculator. So if you can watch me do this to get the exact answer, which will be probably no different, then we'll both check it. So let's try to find like a closer answer. So we do 615.75. We divide that by the actual value of pi. So let's see where that is. Divided by pi. Press equals. We get, look at that, 195.99999. Look how different that is to that answer. So from here, you can click the square root button, and you get 13.999. So if you really want to be close, that'll be 13.9. But based off the rounding rules, our answer is perfect. So if you really want to be perfect, you can just write all these numbers out. But there you go. That's the art of this.